EPDA coaching applications are out now. Today I'll be showing you guys how to get applications as well as what to do. I will basically be picking my favorite applications, like the ones I feel like were answered the most honest, and like you get real genuine answers as to what you would do and like everything like that. Basically, all you have to do is watch the video all the way to the end because I'm giving away key like information points to everything. And so the deadline is May 24th, 2023 at 4 p.m. CST time. That's 5 p.m. EST. And I think I can check my clock actually. So I'm going to be telling you guys like all the times that's actually right now. So basically Los Angeles is 2 hours behind. So for Los Angeles time or whatever, I think that's like GMT, you'd actually be, or it's like P something T or GMT. That would be like 2 p.m. Yeah, that would be 2 p.m. Then Miami's an hour ahead, so that's like EST. Same for Salt Lake. And world clocks, like, let's say you're in the UK. Let me look that up right now, actually. I can look up the United Kingdom, I think. Nope. Let's look up England. London, England. Let's say England, they're 6 hours ahead. So it's like 10 p.m. for England. So that's kind of it. First, you're going to want to go to YouTube. I already have my YouTube section, but you can look in your search bar. It'll also be in the description, so you can go through from the description, figure out how to get there. So now all I'm going to do, I'm going to search up Keri Vlogs. There it is. So now that I have Keri Vlogs searched up, I'm going to go to my profile or the little channel thing. And
what's up, Tiger Squad? Welcome back to my channel, Keri Vlogs.
I can't see it. So if you go to the About Me section, you will see in the links there's an EPDA coach application. You're going to press it. It'll take you to the next link. And that's what you're going to do. But you can also find this link in the description because it's going to be in the description. And so this will be closed by the time this will definitely be closed by the time it's the due date. So you have like 3 you have like 3 weeks to get this completed. And then the coaching, like all the applications, I'll look them over and I'll decide, okay, on Saturday or Sunday, I'll announce who are the new coaches for EPDA. So that's also the 26th is when most people get out of school. I know some people get out of school June 3rd and some get out at May 18th or May 20th. But I will be like, this is like, school should be over for a certain amount of people. So this is why. Oops. Okay. First question, the star indicates the required question. First, these like questions are like what my personal, like what I want to know, because this is actually important. So you have to answer honestly, because I can kind of tell when it's like you're kind of like you're not always online. So first, it's what is your viewpoint / your beliefs on loyalty. So it's like basically I'm gonna put in, I believe, well, this is what I genuinely believe too. You have to be honest with me. I believe that without loyalty in a lot of things, like it's without loyalty in a lot of situations and personal relationships, that you don't have anything if you don't have loyalty. If you don't have loyalty, so, I make it my goal to be loyal in my personal relationships. Basically, because I want my coaches to also try and become friends if they can. If there's past like arguments or whatever, I'm not gonna force you to be friends, but I at least want you to be civil. So this is what I believe in. Like, loyalty is a big thing for me because you have to be loyal to be able to be a coach. And I want to know what your standpoint and beliefs on loyalty are. So that's why. Next is what's your Roblox username. I have to know for when I announce you. So I'll put like Keri Queen5 because that is my username. And then I can be like, oh, my display is Keri, by the way, if I want. I don't really care. And then, are you comfortable using email to communicate when it comes to choreography and questions? That is because talking apps always give you a limit. There are a lot of talking apps that actually give you a limit on what you can text. And I'm like, with the emails, I can be like, okay, you're going to fix this. It's like, we don't have to get back right away. But with the email, I always check my email every single day because I do a lot of stuff where I have to go and check my email. And so it's like, are you comfortable using your email to answer questions? Yes or no? You don't, like, that's all you have to do is yes, no. And if so, what's your, like, I'm not going to ask you for your email yet unless we have to. Because certain choreography, I'm like, send me your entire choreography or send me the screenshot of the choreography. I'll like, dance to it and see what needs to be fixed, what we can add, and, like, everything like that. And so, I'll just put yes because I am. It's my choreography. I don't really care. Because it's like, I'll give credit. What's your time zone? This is actually important because if you lie on that time zone thing, I actually have to know this is your time zone. Good. Because time zones help me, like, schedule practice. So even if you make a coach's thing and you're 6 hours ahead of me, I have to know. So I know, okay, you are asleep while I'm still awake. I'm going to schedule earlier practices that I know both of us will be able to attend with different teams. Because it's like, okay, if you're 6 hours or 4 hours ahead of me, we might have different practices. I might schedule a practice for you guys and then for the ones that are closer to my time, but I'll be at both because I'm homeschooled. I'm at home. So I'll put CST. You don't have to put your state, just put CST. Because if you know what CST is, then yeah, it'll work. Then some of these are required, but I just want to know your like little opinion, like your nice opinion on them. On a scale from 1 to 10, how patient are you? It's supposed to have a you there. How patient are you when it comes to dancers being AFK or not picking up choreography fast? For me, I could care less if you're AFK or not because that can give me time to type my choreography. And so, honestly, you being AFK kind of helps. So, yeah, I put 8 out of 10, 8 to 10 because I don't care if you're AFK. It depends. Only if you're AFK, I'll put 5 to 7 instead. Because if you're AFK for like 20 minutes and I already have all the choreography fixed and everything for you, then it's going to be really annoying. I'm going to be like, okay, maybe I'll try and do something else. Because I'm getting a little bit impatient then. And so I feel like you should have probably just left and came back when you could, but give me a warning. And so, yeah. What days of the week are you mostly available on? Well, my days are never, like, I don't know. I don't know what the future holds, but I'm homeschooled. I'm available every single day as far as I know of, unless I'm told different that day. So, yeah, I just put all of them because I am. And now if a dancer, now these are like, I added some scenarios and everything because I actually need to know how this can definitely happen. It's happened before when I was like coaching and not permanent team at all. It was just a friend team. It's like nobody knew each other. And so it's like when you're dealing with friends and people who are trying to become friends, it's so much more complicated. So yeah, if a dancer is being rude or disrespectful to another coach or dancer, how would you respond/deal with the situation? Tip: a dancer should never be disrespectful to a coach in a regular practice setting. A regular practice setting is when a coach, he or she is giving corrections to a dancer about the choreography. It's like, you did this move, you didn't connect it fast enough, and I know it can be connected because I've connected it with that amount of time I've had. And so it's like, you try and give them the corrections. You can say, I'll repeat it if you need me to. You're giving regular corrections in the nicest way you can, or the most respectful way you can. Then the dancer starts saying, like, well, maybe your choreography needs to be fixed, or maybe you should fix your choreography for me because it's obviously not going to work for me, so it won't work for anybody else. And so it's like, wow, you're not really being respectful. So what were you to do? I want to know how you would genuinely handle the situation. Don't be like, oh, I would probably be respectful back. I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I would probably be a little bit rude back or a bit meaner so that, like, oh, crap, that's the wrong one. Let me copy that, though, because that was a good one. That's the next question. Back, bit meaner back if it were to me. If it was to another dancer while in a regular practice setting. Also, spelling, you can put your You can put okay, like okay instead of okay. I could, like, you have to be able to spell, obviously. But it's like, if you're just going to shorten some words, and I have to know them. You know? Like, some words accidentally get together a little bit, so that's okay. And a, while a dance. If to me, if it was another dancer in a crap. Sometimes punctuation messes you up, that's okay. Practice setting, then I would probably, honestly, I'd probably give you a strike. Probably give you a strike. Basically, for me, a strike is when, if you have 3 strikes, you're out. You're on probation. You do not get to be, any of the routines you come up with, you don't get to be filmed if we have a filming week. That's a filming week is basically where it's like, okay, 2 weeks from now we're filming all week. I want all routines done. I want you all showing up at different times of the week so we can host, like, we can record this and move on. A filming week, that's exactly what a filming week sounds like. We film all week, every day of the week. I'm like, okay, here, what time are you available? I'll tell you what time I'm available. We can schedule a practice time. You have to be able to do that, because that's like, okay, you don't get to film this filming week. Credits get given out. You get to, like, okay, you can become one of my favorite dancers. And the favorite dancers I have, favorite basically for me means I can rely on you more. And if I can rely on you more, I give you more routines to be filmed because I know you can handle them. So, next we have, how assertive are you? For example, if I was making a routine that didn't have moves connected and the music didn't fit the style, how would you call me out on it? First, I'd say, hey, can I talk to you? I would, like, you have to actually be, if you know I'm doing something that's definitely going to hurt the team, then you have to tell me. Because it's not like, if you, like, it's like, if you can. Some people aren't assertive. Some people are people pleasers. And that's, you need to learn to be assertive to some things, or else people are going to walk all over you. I honestly try to be respectful about it, since it's your choreography you probably worked hard on. You probably worked hard on. But still try to get my point across, unless you started being mean. Hold on. Then I would get my point across a bit more aggressively, I think. Which is, honestly, say how you would, like, if you would actually call me out on it or not. Because that's something I'd like to know, if you can or can't do that. And then it's, how hard is it for you to come up with a good routine? It takes me over a week. It takes me at least a month. It takes me an appropriate amount of time to make my vision come to life and other. For me, it doesn't matter what the routine is. It will, however, if I feel like doing that routine and I get a creative vision and I can work on that vision at the moment, then I do it. It takes me the appropriate amount of time. I don't tell anybody when I have a new routine, but for me, like, you have 2 weeks to perfect this one routine you were given. It's a solo. You have like 1.5 weeks, because I know you have schools and testing is coming up too. Since testing is coming up, it's like, okay, get done with testing, then we'll start, you know? And then we have, if you could describe yourself in one word, what would it be? Mine's honestly, I think brutal. Here's the thing. I get I'm either like really mean, or I'm brutally honest, and I just don't care if I hurt your feelings. So it's like, my brother will be like, hey, Keri, am I your friend? I say, no, I don't like you, because I really don't like him that day. So I just say brutal, because I'm either mean at certain times, or brutally honest, no matter who it is, because it's like, I could care less if I hurt your feelings. So yeah. Are you alright with communicating through Roblox chat as well as YouTube? You can say, yeah, I'm kind of comfortable, but not really. Whatever, I am. So I just put yes, I am, because I am. If you're not, say no. If you're kind of, but not really, say not really, but kind of, whatever. And then, are you comfortable being on camera? This is actually important because you're going to be being filmed. So I have to be, like, my coaches, I'm like, okay, are you comfortable being on camera? You don't have to be on camera. But it's like, I need to know if you're comfortable being on camera or not. I'm comfortable being on camera. I don't care. Are you subscribed to my channel? No, because I cannot subscribe to my own channel. But if you are, say yes. If you're not, say no. And if you're going to go subscribe right now while you're in the middle of this thing, go subscribe right now. Because if you're not subscribed, it's fine, okay? That's not going to make or break whether you make the team or not. What do you realize on teammates being honest with each other? Very important. Because we are also teammates. Coaches are also teammates in a way because you all have to work together to get organized and get get your routines amazing for the dancers. You all have to be on the same page a lot of the time. You don't always have to agree, but you always have to be on the same page of, okay, we want the dancers to do well. We all have different approaches, but we all have to be honest and open. Like, if you have this or you don't like this, say, hey, can we change this? Can I change this about my schedule if it fits to work for me? It's like, honestly, I'm super happy, like, to know your certain schedules because it can help me, like, schedule things better. If you couldn't make it to practice, would you tell me? No, because I cannot tell myself. Yes, I can. I would. What are your thoughts on team building? It's very important to me. But, you know, if it like, it can help, give, like, a good answer. Give, like, a sentence or two. Are you homeschooled? Yes. On the days of the week you're available, what times are you usually available at? All week from, let's say, 11 a.m., even though I'm filming this at 9:20 a.m., 11 a.m. to, like, 10 p.m. What routines would you do? What would you do if dancers had a conflict that was interfering with their routines or rehearsals? I'd tell them to get it. I'd tell them to get it together, and if they can't, then they both get a strike, because I'm not about to do drama. No. I tell them to get it together or they both get a strike. Because, you know, 3 strikes, you're out. How many times one being, okay, I'm going to stick on a good 8 because I don't know what the future holds. I don't know what I'm exactly doing that day. My plan could easily change. Oh, that's a short answer. It's just supposed to be like, I don't know exactly what I'm doing that day. So, you know, there. I don't know exactly. Okay, what's your favorite style to choreograph? Contemporary, lyrical? This is just a fun little question, so I know. And that's kind of it. Then you can, like, this is your response. This is a little thing. That's it. That's all you do. And that's it. Then for my Roblox group, you just go to the group. You can join the group. Because even if it's like you don't get accepted the first time, you might get accepted like the second or third time. Because I'm doing, like, coaches tryouts. It's like, okay, I do it when we're not even low on coaches. Right now, I can coach a team just by myself, but I want coaches too. So here it is. Join the group, Keri Vlogs Tiger Squad, run by Keri. And that's kind of it. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. And I will be getting that private server aura soon. Right now, I'm at 49 Robux with 3 Robux pending, so that will be soon. I will see you guys in the next